Hi, I'm Tom and this is Bertie. He's a 6-year-old gelding. Today I'm going to be performing a routine dental checkup as he's been having a few problems on the bit and his owner would like me to see what's going on. The first thing I do when I come and see a horse is assess the overall condition, palpate round the head. I've already done this with Bert. I've checked his nostrils, I've checked in his lips to make sure there's no sores or cuts. His incisors all seem fine, his glands are not up and he's in very good condition. So the next thing to do is put the gag on and we're going to have a look in his mouth. Now I've put the gag on Bert, we can have a look inside his mouth.
All these flashy things.
Good. I'm just checking for any soreness or damage to the soft tissue or any focal overgrowths. Sharp enamel points are another issue with horses like that. I feel quite nice there. I'm just going to introduce Bert to the burn now. It's battery operated, and what we do with this is just literally run it down the sides of the tooth arcades, all 4 tooth arcades. Blending the enamel points, which can often get sharp and cause a lot of soreness and pain for horses. So I'm just introducing him to the Claire. Make sure he's comfortable. And we'll turn it on. Good boy.
Routine dental care involves periodic floating using either diamond-tipped battery tools or hand tools. The aim is to remove sharp points caused by excess enamel and reduce dominant overgrowths which occur over time. This allows the mouth to function correctly, increasing lateral excursion for feeding and anterior-posterior lower jaw movement, helping your horse go well and flex on the bit.
And what we're aiming for is just a nice, smooth, blended finish. We don't want to remove any of the actual tooth structure or the supported singuli on the edges of the teeth. Just literally trying to make sure that no sharper points occur, so it can't damage his oral mucosa. I've blended all the enamel points on the sides of the cheek tooth arcades. I'm going to move on to working on the occlusal surfaces. On these surfaces there's a lot of ridging. These are called transverse ridges. They're basically to increase the surface area for mastication, to give the horse more area to chew with. And they can quite often become dominant. On the enamel points and the occlusal surfaces, the last thing I'm going to do with Bert is rostrally profile the 6s, which are the first tooth behind the bit. This makes sure he's comfortable on the bit and no soft tissue can become trapped between the bit and the actual tooth. So what we're going to do is just open up the gag again. And it won't take very long, it's literally just blending over the very rostral, which is the front corner of the 6s. Okay, now I've finished all the work on Bert's teeth, I'm just going to literally check around the mouth with my dental mirror, make sure there's no disease or decay. I'm going to check the alignment, the balance and all the angles within the mouth and make sure everything is 100%.
Good routine dental care prevents pain or discomfort, improves overall condition, increases useful tooth life and enhances performance in ridden horses.
And using our headlight, we angle it so we can check all along the sides of the teeth and the occlusal surfaces. Good boy. Just take the gag on. So there's a few checks I can do now with the actual gag off. I can check the sixes again by rostral profiling with my thumb and finger. They feel really nice. There's no edges on the teeth where I've worked on them. They're all blended nicely. You can also, if Bert will relax enough, just check the lateral movement of the teeth, which is the grinding action that they use. That's a good boy. I'll just look down each arcade. To check the occlusion of the teeth. Just ensuring that the upper and the lower cheek teeth are all meeting so we can get a really effective grind. Right, now I've done all the checks, I've looked down each arcade, everything's in occlusion and he seems to be really comfortable in the mouth. I'm just going to give Bert a little bit of hay.
Or Bert's going to take the hay so I can watch him feed and make sure he's comfortable.